What have you guys done or changed to make that a priority? To remind the guys, hey, we got to be offering on every call and every, at least a couple options that's in there. What are some things that you've instituted that's maybe driven that to the forefront?
I mean, I think one of the new things that we've done, I guess, is not only focusing on the new potential members, but the existing ones. We made it really a point to make sure that, we have this great base. Let's make sure that those people stay with us.
Good.
In the world 2024, it's not easy out there. People are trying to look at how they can cut costs, and we want to make sure that, our monthly membership is not something that gets cut. So we want to make sure that we're, building value in the home every time. Even if it's someone that's been a club member for 10, 15 years, we make it a point to thank them and let them know that, you've been a member for 15 years. Like, we greatly appreciate that.
Yeah.
Because in Michigan, we have pretty drastic shoulder seasons to where, we don't just easily transition into furnaces or into air conditioners. And our maintenance memberships are really what allow us to spread that work out over the course of the season to where we can keep our guys working every single day.
Yeah.
Efficient. So.
Right. What do you guys think back there? How are you driving clubs and making it
collectively? I mean, amongst the four of us here, it came pretty naturally to the four of us.
Yeah.
Selling it on our own when we were out there. So it's kind of easier for us to, portray that to our technicians. But we offer incentives.
Sure.
When they sell the club.
Yeah.
They get a spit. We also do a residual. So at the end of the year, if that client stays on that full year, come Christmas time, they'll get a residual check for the clubs that stay committed. We started contests again.
And it's correct.
Yeah. Making sure the right people are the ones that are getting those opportunities for new customers. We focus on numbers a lot. We keep track of everything, so we know success ratios for all of our technicians and who's more successful and when. I mean, similar to baseball, and when are they hot, when are they cold, kind of thing.
Yeah.
We make sure that we have the right people in place to go and run those calls and be successful as well.
So how much do you guys drive that versus dispatch back at the home office?
So dispatch, I mean, they do a great job, but at the same time, they have, they have metrics that they go off of. They see, it's a rolling 3 months.
Okay.
A rolling 3 months, and those performers change. So they make sure that, they just continue to stay on top of the board. Our dispatch team does a really great job of making sure the right technician goes to the right call.
Mm-hmm.
So they're doing a lot of manual moving.
Okay.
So if they're given the data for club membership sales for the last 3 months, they're going to manually move based on Tim's number 1, Andy's number 2, and Derek's number 3. They're just going to keep moving those calls to give Tim opportunities before they're giving Derek opportunities because he's got the hot heat.
Right. It's by quarter, every 3 months.
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct.
All right. Yep. So do you guys talk to dispatch much, or you pretty much?
I do every day.
Daily.
Oh, that's not it.
I mean, we all do. Okay. What's that? What do those conversations look like? What do you talk? What are you hashing out?
I could speak. When I was a team leader, I was still working in the Grand Rapids branch.
Yeah.
In the last 2 years, they moved the team leaders more or less into sitting next to dispatch. So we had a constant interaction, which I think is probably one of the best moves we ever made.
Did you go out in the city?
Yeah. So there's constant interaction. Sometimes it's a give and take.
Sure.
I find myself trying to probably ask why too much and need to be hands off a little bit.
Yeah.
But they're a great resource, and we can be a great resource to them, with that close interaction.